Welcome to this creative warm-up. Let's get your sketchbooks out and begin. I'm grabbing my acrylic paints and I'm just grabbing some random paints, or at least I'm grabbing them randomly in a warm color palette. But you can choose any color you like. It's just about play. And you're going to put some dots down or just some smears. Just place them randomly, don't overthink it. Oops, with this one, a bit of hard paint from the top just came out, so I'm just grabbing it off and I'm going to save it for a next time because you never know what you can do with it. And here I'm going to make a smear on the opposite page. Don't worry, just try to stay on one page, but if you do an accident, it's totally fine. And this blob is too big, so I'm grabbing a palette knife and I'm going to distribute the paint on different places of this page. So you will have small dots and large dots on this page. And then when you think it's done, you're gently going to close your sketchbook. And then when it's closed, you press it firmly because you're going to get the pressure out of your body into your sketchbook. And then with the next step, you're going to get out of your head. Well, now go to the right page. And there you have it, just two pages stuck or almost glued to each other. And when you open it, you see these lovely textures. And you see a mirror image on the opposite page. And it looks great. You can leave it as is because this looks like a gem already. But you could also grab your fine liner. And with your fine liner, you are going to make a pattern. And my favorite pattern is just stripes. Stripes is just something that cools me down, calms me down, and I'm not going to think about it. I'm just putting some stripes to the paper. And I have to be really careful because the paint is still wet. And I'm going to speed this video up just a double speed so you will see the process, but you don't have to wait an eternity for me to get those lines on the paper. And I'm trying to be really careful because the paint is still wet. And actually, I should have dried it, so that's why I'm going to grab a hair dryer in a moment. Because now you still see me putting those lines down. But then when I'm doing it, I am placing my finger in a dot. Oh no! It gives a smear, but I don't mind. It's just part of the process. So after blow drying this page so it's totally dry, I'm continuing these stripes and I'm continuing this process. Just putting down the lines, and I'm not being really precise on if they're wonky or not, or if there's a lot of room between the lines or not. I'm just placing them on the paper. Because when I'm doing this, I'm just following the lines, I'm just following the empty spaces, and I'm not thinking about the end result. Even though I think the end result is lovely, that is not the intention of this exercise. It's just to release the pressure in your body and in your mind. And then when you place all those lines and you feel you're done, the only person knows that you're done is actually you, because will you feel those lower spaces or won't you? And I think this looks lovely. And I can put this on both pages so I have a unified spread or uniform spread. But I don't want to. I want to do something different with that page because I have done a mindful page. Now I want to do a playful page. The mindful page was just to get rid of the pressure, and now I'm going to play to get those creative juices flowing. And I am going to make some flowers on this spread. Not real flowers, just some make believe flowers. And I'm putting the petals down, and even though it's playful, it's still a bit mindful. And I'm deciding what to do as I go. There's no pre planned thing, it's just moving my pen on the paper. And while I'm doing this, I am deciding on my rules because I like those shapes and I like these flowers. But what would happen if I would change up my tune and I would just make some different flowers? This is going to be a circle, and this is going to be like a tulip shape, more or less. And I can fill those up with patterns too, because yes, I told you the patterns and the stripes. And no, I'm not working really fast. This is sped up with double speed as well. So it's going to be playful, yet still mindful. And here I'm going to make some petal shapes. It's still a make-believe flower. And I'm trying not to cross the lines of the other flowers. That's my other new rule, for example. So I'm making these petals to make it look like a flower, but I'm not going to put them on the stem because that yellow line, for me, it's some kind of stem of this flower. And I'm going to add some leaves to this stem. I'm just having fun. I'm just playing in my sketchbook. And while I'm going through this process, I am, yeah, well, my mind's actually not racing, but it's going to so many places. It's getting creative. It wants to make more things, and it's bringing me into some kind of flow state. So after this project, I definitely wanted to do something more creative. And if not, if this is just the project of the day, that's absolutely fine too. At least you took the time. It's just a moment for yourself. And it doesn't have to be really complicated because these were just stripes. And this is just a circle. And I'm changing up the shapes all the time, not only because my mind wants to have some kind of variety, but also because it looks really lovely on the page. Yes, it's about the process, but the end result is fun too. As long as the end result is just not your main focus in this exercise. And when I look at the spread, I really, really love it. So if you love it too, please give me thumbs up and follow me here. Subscribe to the channel so you will see so many more creative warm-ups. I can't wait to see what you made, and I hope to see you next time.